The last game I was gonna bring up for last year before we got into the next thing was Remnant 2, because I feel like Remnant 2 deserves to be talked about.
I'm kind of split on that one, dude.
Really?
I
I didn't
like the
mind it. I
concept of it, but I was never gonna play it solo because it was a Dark Souls, and you guys all went through it, so
Hard game.
oh
It
yeah.
pissed me and Carson off.
yeah, it wasn't that hard though compared to like Elden Ring because you just have a gun and you stand back.
I like it. I like that when you go through it, you can go through and it'll be different every time. I think that's
Like
cool.
It's the same, but the the worlds are the same, but the order you do it in is different.
Yes.
So when me and Carson did it, we did it in a different order. But on my playthrough, when I did a solo playthrough, me and you are started off at the same spot.
Yeah. And I get
So
that, but I still think that's a cool add-in. They
yeah,
they
but
could have
as you
just
go on, it gets more and more different.
yeah. And I like that. And I like the only thing that I would change is I feel like there isn't a lot of classes. The classes that there are, because they let you dual class, and I haven't gotten far enough into the game, I don't think, to where I feel like I have many options, because I
Yeah,
want more.
you gotta do a lot of certain stupid stuff
Yeah.
to get a class.
Like I want the classes and I wanted like better guns and I wanted all of that stuff. And it shows you like the stat systems where you can upgrade your characters. It shows you all the stats for the guns. It shows you all that stuff. And all that's cool and I like it. The necklaces, the rings, all of those add to the game and make it unique and fun. But it's like,
And I feel like it's worse now. Like when we replayed it for your stream,
mhm.
I'm not gonna lie, like it was fun, but like towards the end, I was kind of like getting sick of it because I feel like it's gotten worse. Like the hitbox is worse, the hit detection is so fucking bad,
Yeah.
and the frame rate. I don't know what the fuck happened to the frames, but it wasn't like that when me and Carson played through it.
When we were first going through the area where it looked like it was a burnt down city and we went through like the sewers and stuff and then we went to that like asylum, I thought that was like a lot of fun. And then when we got to that like we fought like the cubes in that like labyrinth, I
Yeah, the
thought that
cubes were
was fun
cool.
too. But
Yeah,
once we hit that spot where we were on, it looked like an alien planet and it was like a just
yeah.
alien desert. I thought it just got
You,
it was too much of the same thing.
I agree, and the sad part is too. That's like the main story. Like the labyrinth, you have to go through.
Yeah.
It's always going to be at that same spot every time you play through the game. And same with that big desert area
Mhm.
too. It's one big story mission.
Yeah.
And like you said, it's those missions kind of suck, or
Y-
those areas suck.
Yeah. Like I want
The
us to
story is
continue
not good.
playing it because I have faith that after the desert area it'll be fun again. Like maybe there'll
It
be
will,
something
yeah,
different.
because then we'll start going to all those different worlds like we did in the beginning.
Yeah, and that's
And
where I had the most fun was the exploration of the different worlds. But when we're
yeah,
stuck in an area and they put us on this giant side quest to go and find these parts for a door or something like in that
and we
fucking
did it
desert.
too. So I feel like when we go back, I feel like we'll be fine. When we did it, we beat that area because we did the boss fight, right? We
Yeah.
beat it, right? So
Yeah, we did.
we beat that area. So if we
Well,
go back,
we'll
maybe
be
we'll have
good.
fun again.
Well, but I had fun, but there's sections of it that I got tired of. And when we went back to it, I remembered why I we stopped. And I remember why like we didn't continue for a while.
Yeah,
So I definitely understand that.
tough game, and
Yeah.
it's a hard game.
It is a hard game. That last boss that we fought in that last stream, it was a tough boss. with those
Dude, I'm
beams.
surprised how fast we did it though. Like I thought it was gonna take us every boss fight when me and Carson did it the first time. It took us hours, hours.
You guys went through it though already, so you guys know what to expect, and you guys are probably ready and understand some
Yeah.
of the tricks. Compared
At,
to
at,
me, still just going through it first try. I'm just
now though, I don't think so now because we're rusty now. Where I am at least. Like back then when we started it, yeah, but like if we did like the final boss fight like within like the next week,
yeah.
I'd
I'm
be just
just
as fast as I was the first time.
I'm just following your guys' lead when we play that game. I'll be like, you guys will be like, hey, come over here, come over this way. We got to go over here, and I'll be like, okay, cool. And then we were going from point to point to point to point to point, and that's when I was having the most fun. When we
Yeah,
were advancing the story a lot, we were moving point to point, and we were flying through the game. It felt fun because I was playing with you guys, but when it was becoming a slog and we were in the same areas and we were like, all right, now we have to go here. Are we in the right spot now? I don't know. Let's go explore it. Nope, we're in through here already. Let's go somewhere else. Did we discover here? Nope, we've already been here
it's
already.
one
Stuff like
big
that.
ass maze.
One big maze, and I thought that was the least fun of that game, and I'm scared that there's going to be more points like that the more we play it.
I can't wait for us to get to those hard boss fights again though,
They were fun. They were fun.
because that the last one fucking
Was
just
it fun,
stupid.
Blaze?
Huh?
So was it fun?
Yeah, I'd say doing the bosses is the funnest part of the game besides just running around.
Then why don't you play Elden Ring?
Why don't I play Elden Ring? That's a good
It's the
question.
same thing.
Because I'm just better at Remnant.
I honestly
No,
think
because it's
no,
like
no. I'll listen. I'll defend Blaze here. When me and Carson played through Elden Ring, there was a couple of bosses I did, but a lot of them I did on my own. We played them on our own. We went through the game on our own. Remnant 2 is a game where we all three were fighting bosses, all three together.
Yeah, the big boss fights are cool as fuck,
Yeah,
especially when you're doing them
and
together. And I like,
we can play bosses in Elden Ring, but a lot of the times when Blaze was playing Elden Ring at the time, he was probably doing them on his own.
I was.
So maybe that's the reason why he doesn't like Elden Ring is into Remnant 2 because it's not a game. Like I was saying earlier with Alan Wake, if I'm not pressured to play a game because I'm playing it on my own, there's times where I'll just drop a game in general. Because I have so many, and I'll be like, well, if I'm stuck here or I don't like a part here, I can always just play something else that's similar to it.
so. What you're
It's
saying
true,
is
yeah.
we just got pressure him into playing Elden Ring.
No, that's not what I'm
You,
saying at all. That's not at all what I'm saying.
That's what I got from that.
No,
That's
what
not how
I'm
you're gonna get
saying
someone to
is when
play a
we
game.
play games together, we're playing as a team. When we play games alone, we don't feel that same, like, yeah, we did it. Because when I play games with you guys and I beat bosses and beat games with you guys, it's like, yeah, we did it. When I play a
hell
game
yeah.
by myself, it doesn't feel as good when I say, yay, I did it. I like playing things and beating them as a team.
Okay, so now
That
that raises the
teamwork.
question because we can play Elden Ring bosses together.
Why don't we? Why don't we?
Yeah, why don't we?
Is it 3 players? I thought it was two
I mean,
players.
just like Blaze finishing it though. Like, why doesn't?
I just wasn't having fun. There wasn't a single moment where I had fun.
Did
Not
you
one time.
did you have fun exploring? Was it just the boss fights in Elden Ring?
No, and I feel like exploring was a fucking chore too because it's like
Immerse you, Blaze. You gotta immerse yourself, dude. You're
I
not
just
immersing
didn't immerse
yourself.
myself
When you're
enough,
playing
man.
fucking Spider-Man 2, you are Spider-Man. You know what you're saying? You thought you were fucking Spider-Man when you're playing Spider-Man 2. Don't tell me you didn't. I did.
You see, for
I did.
me,
I just
You gotta
couldn't do
immerse
it.
yourself, man.
It's just I wanted to see what all the hype was about. It's like I only was playing it because I was
It's
like, why?
it's
It's like
okay. It's okay that to not like a popular game. That's fine. It's fine. I'm not digging into it too deep because there's a lot of games where I understand there's a popular game and I didn't like the game, but I know a lot of other people did. So I
I'm not.
understand that.
I'm not saying
unless it's
that it's not
Bioshock.
fine, but I just want to understand why.
Why?
Why?
Be-
I mean, you already
because
kind
if
of
he
did.
doesn't want to play through it, then he shouldn't feel peer pressured into it.